Hi students and families. In this video, we are going to walk through changing your keyboard language. This may be beneficial for students in foreign language classes where they need to type in another language. Now, to do this, we actually have to access our Chromebook settings, not just the online Chrome settings up in the corner. So we are going to come down to the bottom right and select the time. And from here, we are going to click on the gear. In this section, we are going to locate under the drop down for advanced, you're going to locate languages and input. When you select languages and input, it should show that your default is the English US keyboard. We're going to click the over option. And the first thing that you will need to do is add whatever language keyboard you will need to complete your assignment. I have added an Arabic keyboard in this case. Then underneath my drop downs, I have toggled on show input options in the shelf, so that way I will be able to toggle between my different options, and I'm going to click manage input options and then also check to turn on the Arabic keyboard or the transliteration keyboard. So you will have to explore which of the keyboards under your language would be most useful to you. You do want to ensure that the US keyboard remains checked so that way you can go back to US when needed. So now at this time, you will be able to click on the US down here and select the keyboard that you would like. You do have the option for voice input, handwriting, and an emoji palette. Now, when I select this, because I may not know where all of the characters are for the keyboard, I may want to turn on the accessibility tool of the on-screen keyboard. So if I select Arabic at this time, and I am using the Arabic keyboard and I come up to type, it will type in Arabic, but I am unsure which keys on my keyboard correspond to which Arabic letters. So in order to see that keyboard, I am going to select the time, come up and select accessibility, and then under accessibility, I am going to scroll down to turn on the on-screen keyboard. Now, I can type by using the on-screen keyboard where I can easily see where each of the characters are. If at any point you need to turn off your on-screen keyboard or change your settings back to normal, you're going to click the drop down here. We are going to click on the AR, Arabic keyboard, and select US keyboard. If you do not have AR or an option down here to change the language, you can select the time, come up to the gear, go back to advanced, select languages and input. You notice it now says language United States, Arabic keyboard. I will want to come down here to my input options, select more input methods, and then uncheck Arabic keyboard and uncheck transliteration. It is probably best if you are going to use this keyboard often that you use the show input options in the shelf. Leave that turned on so then you can quickly toggle between your keyboards. I do want to turn off that on-screen keyboard because you will notice as soon as I start typing anything, the on-screen keyboard will pop up, and this can become frustrating at times. To do this, click on the time, select accessibility, and then come and uncheck that keyboard. If you have any questions, please reach out to your classroom teacher, or if any of the settings appear grayed out, also reach out to your classroom teacher so they can put in the appropriate tech help support.